The gospels of the Lord Jesus Christ, Genesis 45. Then Joseph could not refrain himself before all them that stood by him, and he cried, Cause every man to go out from me. There stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren. And he wept aloud, and the Egyptian and the house of Pharaoh heard. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I am Joseph, does my father yet live? And his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said unto his brethren, Come near to me, I pray you. Then they came near, and he said, I am Joseph your brother, whom all of you sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not grieved, nor angry with yourselves, that all of you sold me here. For God did send me before you to preserve life. For these 2 years has the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years, in which there shall neither be earning nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve your prosperity in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So now it was not you that sent me here, but God, and he has made me a father to Pharaoh and the Lord of God, all his house, and a ruler throughout all the land of Egypt. He is of all of you, and you have to my father, and say unto him, Thus say, Here, son Joseph, God has made me Lord of all Egypt. Come down unto me, tarry not, and you shall dwell in the land of Goshen, and you shall be near unto me, and you and your children and your children's children, and your flocks and your herds, and all that you have. And then will I nourish you, for yet there are 5 years of famine, lest you and your household and all that you have come to poverty. And behold, your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin, that is in my mouth, that speaks unto you. And all of you shall tell my father, and all of you, all my glory in Egypt, and all that all of you have seen, and all of you shall haste and bring down my father here. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck, and wept. And Benjamin wept upon his neck, and moreover he kissed all his brethren, and wept upon them, and looked at them. And his brethren talked with him, and the famine thereof were heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brethren are come. And it pleased Pharaoh well, and his servants. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, Say unto your brethren, this to all of you, load your beast, and go, get you unto the land of Canaan. Take your father and your household, and come unto me, and I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and all of you shall eat the fat of the land. Now I commanded this to all of you, the wagons of the land of Egypt, for your little ones, and for your wives, and bring your father, and come. And also regard not your stuff, for good of all the land of Egypt are yours. And the children of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the commandment of Pharaoh, and gave them provision for the way. All of them he gave each man changes of raiment, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 change of raiment. And to his father he sent after his manner 10 hands landed with the good things of Egypt, and then she is laden with corn and bread and food for his father by the way. And so he sent his brethren away, and they departed, and he said unto them, See that all of not out by the way. And they went upon the Egypt, and came to the land of Canaan unto Jacob their father. And they told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive, and he is gone. And over the land of Egypt, and Jacob's heart pained in him, for he believed them not. And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said unto them. And he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him. The spirit of Jacob, their father, revived, and Israel said, It is enough. Joseph, my son, is yet alive. I will go and see him before I die. Genesis 46. And Israel took his journey with all that he had, and came to Beersheba, and offered sacrifices unto the God of his father Isaac. God spoke unto Israel in the vision of the night, and said, Jacob, Jacob, and he said, Here I am. And he said, I am God, the God of your father. Fear not to go down into Egypt, for I will there make you a great nation. I will go down with you and your and into Egypt, and I'll also surely bring you up again. And Joseph shall put his hand under your eyes. And Jacob rose up from Beersheba. The sons of Isaiah carried Jacob their father and their little ones and their wife, and in the wagons with Pharaoh had sent to carry him. And they took their cattle and their goods and their had gone the land of Canaan and came to Egypt, and Jacob and all his seed with him, his sons and his sons' sons with him, and his daughters and his sons' daughter, and all his seed brought he with him to Egypt. And these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt: Jacob, his sons, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, the sons of Reuben, Hanok, Pharoah, Hezron, and Carmi, the sons of Simon, Jamal, and Ohad and Jachin and Zohar and Sol, the son of Kenatesh, Uman, the son of Levi, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari, the son of Judah, and Onan, and Shelah, and Phares, and Sarah, but and Onan died in the land of Canaan. The sons of Phares were Hezron and Hamul, and the sons of Issachar, Tola, and Phupua, and Joab, and Shimron, the sons of Shibbolon, Sered, and Elon, and Jalil. These are the sons of Leah, which he bare unto Jacob and Padan which his daughter Dinah. All the souls of his sons and his daughters were 30 and 3. The sons of God, Zibeon, and Hagi, and Shuri, and Hezbon, and Eri, and Arodi, and Hareli. The sons of Asher, Jimna, and Izui, and Beriah, and Sarah, their sister, the sons of Beriah, Heber, and Malchel. These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah his daughter, and these she bare unto Jacob even 16 souls. The son of Rachel, Jacob's wife, Joseph and Benjamin. And to Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, and Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On, bare unto him. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela and Becher and Asbel, Jerah and Naaman, Ehi and Rosh, Mupim and Hupim and Ard. These are the sons of Rachel, which were born to Jacob. All the souls were 14. And the son of Dan, Hushem, all the sons of Naphtali, Jasil, Guni, Jesher, Shilem, all the sons of Bela, which Laban gave unto Rachel his daughter, and she bare these unto Jacob. All souls were 7. All souls that came Jacob into Egypt, which came out of his lands beside Jacob's son's wife, all souls which 3, 4, and 6, and the sons of Joseph, which were born him in Egypt, were 2 souls. All the souls house of Jacob, which came into Egypt, and were 3 and 10. And he sent Judah before him unto Joseph to direct his face unto Goshen, and they came into the land of Goshen. Then Joseph made ready the chariot and went up to meet Israel his father to Goshen, and presented himself unto him, and he fell on his neck and wept on his neck a good while. And Israel said unto Joseph, Now let me die, since I have seen your face, because you are yet alive. And Joseph said unto his brethren, unto his father's house, I will go up and show Pharaoh, and say unto him, My brethren, my father's house, which were in the land of Canaan, and come unto me. And the men are shepherds of their trade, has been to feed cattle, and they have brought their flocks and their herds, and all that they have. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh shall call you, and shall say, What is your occupation? That all of you shall say, Your servant trade has been about cattle from your youth even until now, both we and also our fathers, that all of you may dwell in the land of Goshen, for every shepherd is an abomination unto the Egyptian. Job 37:38. Job 37. At this also my heart trembles, and is moved out of his place. He heard attentively the noise of his voice and the sound that goes out of his mouth. He directs it under the whole heaven, and his lightning unto the earth of ends of earth. After it voice roared the thunder with the voice of his excellency, and he will not stay there with his voice is heard. God thunder marvelously with his voice. Greater things does he, which we cannot comprehend. For he says to the snow, be you on the earth, and likewise to the small rain, to the great rain, and to your strength. He seals up the hand of every man, that all men may know his work. Then the beasts go into the dens and remain there in their place. Out of the south comes a whirlwind, and the cold out of the north. By the breath of the God frost in the skiwer, and the breath of the water is straightened. And by watering his waves, the thick cloud he scatters his bright cloud, and it is turned round about his counsel that they may do whatsoever he command them up on the face of the world in the earth. He caused it to come, whether to correction for his land or for the mercy. Hearken unto the solemn Jacob, stand still and consider the wondrous works of God. Do you know when God disposed them and caused the light of his cloud to shine? Do you know the balancing of the cloud, the wondrous work of him which is perfect in knowledge, how his garments are warm when he still the earth by south wind? Have you with him spread out of the sky which is strong, and as a molten looking glass? Teach us what shall say unto him, for we cannot order our speech by reason of darkness. Shall it be told him that I speak? If a man speak, surely he shall be swallowed up. The love we see not the bright light which is the clouds, but the wind passes and cleanses them. Fair weather comes out of the Lord, but the God is terrible majesty concerning the Almighty. We cannot find him. He is the little God. The judgment and the plenty of the virgin justice he will not afflict. Let us do therefore fear him. He is not all he respect, not any that are wise of heart. Job 38. Then the Lord answered Jacob out of the whirlwind and said, who is this that darkens counsel by words without knowledge? Gird up now and loins like a man, for I will demand of you and answer you. Where were you when I laid foundation of the earth? Declare, if you are understanding. Who has laid the measure therefore, if no one who has strengthened the line, stretched the line upon it, whereupon had the foundation thereof fastened, or who laid the cornerstone thereof when the morning stars sang together, all the nation, all the Son of God shouted for joy, who shut up the sea with door, and when it brake forth as if it had issued out of the womb, when I made the cloud the garment thereof, and thick darkness as swaddling band for it, and break up for it may decreed place and set bar and door, and said unto now shall you come, but not further, but here shall you proud ways be stayed. Have you commanded the mornings since your day, and caused the day spring to know his place, that it might take hold of the end of the earth, and the wicked might be shaken out of it, returned as a clay to the seal, they stand as a garment, and from the wicked the light is withheld, the high arm shall be broken. Have you entered the spring of the sea, or have you walked in the stretch of the depth? Have the gates of the death has opened unto you, or have you seen the door of the shadow of the death? Have you perceived the breadth of the earth? Declare it if you know it all. Where it is the way where the light dwells, as for the darkness, where is place for thereof, that you should take it or wound thereof, and you should not depart of the house thereof. No, knew it because you were then born, or because the number of your days is great. Have you entered the treasure of the snow, or have you seen the treasure of the hail, which I have reserved against time of the trouble, against the day of the battle and war? By the by what way is light parted, which scattered the east wind upon the earth, was divided a watercourse, for the overflowing of water, for a way, for the lightning of thunder, to cause it to rain on the earth where no man is, on the wilderness wherein here, wherein there is no man, to satisfy and to desolate and waste ground, and cause the bud of the tender herb to spring forth, as the rain of Father, or whom has begotten the drops of dew. Out of these whom came the ice and the hoary frost of heaven, who has endured it. The water are hid as but the stone, the face of deep is frozen. Can you wind the sweet influences of Pleiades, or loose the band of Orion? Can you bring forth Maseroth in this his season, or can you guide Arcturus with the sun? Know you the ordinance of heaven? Can you set the dominion thereof in the earth? Can you lift up your voice of the cloud to the cloud? The abundance of water may cover you. Can you send lightning that may go and say unto you, here we are? Who has put wisdom in the inward part, or who has given understanding to the heart? Who can number the clouds in wisdom, or who can stay the portals of heaven? When the dust grows into hardness, the clouds cleave fast together. Will you halt the prey for the lion, or fill the appetite of the young lion? When they couch in their den and abide in the convert in the cupboard to lie in wait, who provides for the raven in his food? When his young ones cry unto God, they wander for lack of food. Proverbs 4:20-27. My son, attend to my words, incline your ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from your eyes. Keep them in the mind of your hearts, for they are life unto those they find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep your heart with all the diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from your perverse mouth and perverse lip. Put far from you. Let your eyes look right on. Let your eyelids look straight before you. Wander the path of your feet, and let all your ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove your foot from the evil. Praise be to God, Jesus Christ, the words of the Lord. Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.